Hey, we're back. Welcome to another new episode. Last episode, I'm like, we're going to do Hunter. No, we got to do Fisher. In the time that's passed, which has been basically no seconds, I've realized I do have some stream work I need to do, and Hunter's a little bit too active for me to get some stream work done. So I'm going to try to hit 60 Fisher. And I'm going to see what I need to do to make an Admiral pie so I can boost to 65 to complete the Kourend task, which is... So we're trying to go for medium diaries, basically. It's a way to let the game pick quests for us. Catch a Kourend. Started Tai Bwo Wannai trio. I think that means I have to get further into Tai Bwo Wannai trio as well. So we might progress that quest a little bit. But I'm going to go pop over to Catherby. We're going to get... Swordfish are still good. I'm starting to eat through my swordfish, but I really need tuna. So I can use tuna to make this super annoying tuna potato that saved the day against Trey Estate the last episode. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll see you in a long time. Fishing is slow. It's especially slow now. We're at 58. We need to get to 60. It's probably going to be like an hour, hour and a half. We might still do some hunter training, but I think after that I'll quickly figure out what we need for the Admiral pie. And either progress Tai Bwo Wannai trio until the 65 fishing matters, or actually finish Tai Bwo Wannai trio, because we need that for other stuff anyway. So it wouldn't be a waste to spend some time on it. I hate fishing, though, without having finished the Kourend diary. But I gotta get some work done. Oh, man. What am I doing with my life? Kourend requires 53 hunter. I'm at 45 hunter. I have to level this to 53 and this to 60 no matter what. Leveling this to 53 potentially... Son of a bitch. What do I need to do in Kourend that might make my decision for me? Pair a crane, catch a bluegill, use the boulder leap in the Archaeus Essence mine, chop mahogany logs north of the farming guild. That shit's all super easy. God damn it. Alright, well, it really doesn't matter. It's like it's a 5% chance. A 5% chance is astronomical. We're not going to do fishing. We're going to do what I originally said. We're going to go to Hunter to 53. So I can get Radha's Blessing 2, and then when I have Radha's Blessing 2, I'll stay awake and I'll do fishing to get my stream work done. It's just a whirlwind. You never know what's going to happen when you watch this channel. From second to second. Hunter 46. This is pretty slow, but I think I have the tenacity to get to 53. And then I think I can do enough fishing to get my stream work done before I take a break and go to sleep. To at least publish my schedule, which is something that's hard to do, a little bit more thought intensive than some of my other work, like uploading rerun titles. Hunter 47. Missed the pop. I miss more pops than I get on these Zen grind skills. $48 hunter, 5 to go. $49 hunter, 4 to go. Comes a big one, 50 hunter. Awesome. You can now catch eclectic implings, which we might do in Pro. Awesome. Back to work, 3 to go. Looks like eclectic implings drop a blue dragonhide pants. Which would be nice for my ranged build. Not that rare of a drop, 1 in 100. Also drop medium clue scrolls, which is kind of cool. Way less dangerous than those hard clue scrolls we were doing. I think that's the only thing I would care about that they drop. Oops, there's a Slayer drink. It's kind of neat. What the hell is a Wild Pie? Wild Pie also increases Slayer and ranged, apparently. Huh. Red Spiky Vambraces are red Dragonhide bracers. The strength bonus. Levels required from red Dragonhide Vambraces. Require range levels. Okay, so red is better than blue. I didn't know that. It goes green, blue, red. Requires range 60 to equip, so I could upgrade my ranged kits, pants and gloves pretty significantly. Those are also a 1 in 100 drop. It's not bad. Medium clues 1 in 25. I might try that in Puro later. We'll see. I'll definitely grab them in the wild. I don't think I'm going to have the ability to barehand them for a really long time, though. So what else do we get? Things here. Yeah, 60 hunter is for barehanded. How much hunter do we need for the quest gate? 70. Well, could justify a good amount of grinding for it then. '70s for Song of the Elf, I see. That would get us barehanded nature implings and magpie impling with a net. If we stopped at 70, we wouldn't be able to get ninja, crystal, dragon, or lucky implings. I level up a catch earlier than I thought. Hunter 51. 2 more to go. Hunter 52. 1 to go. Almost there. Just occurred to me, we were so close to base 50 in all skills. We need 1 farming level and 5 runecrafting levels. I'm not inspired to get 5 levels of runecrafting right now because there's just, like, literally no reason for it other than to say that we're base 50. But we are going to have to get it eventually. There is a single quest that requires 50 runecrafting, and then there's the Frementic Exiles coming out later this week that requires 55. So it will happen, but we don't need to do it today or during this episode. Here it comes. 53 Hunter. I thought it was a little aggressive to say let's do 8 consecutive levels from 45 to 53, but it wasn't that bad. It took almost exactly 2 hours. For 8 levels is not bad. Better than the Falador Agility course. You can now trap Chinchompas, which is what we need to do the diary. So let's go do the Kourend medium diary. Let's get Rada's Blessing too, and then let's fish so I can get my stream work done for the evening. Ugh, we need planks apparently. Go get some. Yep, just have advanced planks. I need nails. I do have nails. Hopefully that's enough. Thanks. Kingworm and fish chunks. Oh, kingworms. I haven't had those in forever. I gotta go farm some? No shit. Okay. Well, that's kind of nostalgic. Let me deposit some of this junk here. I left a rope and a net behind. Shit, I'll have to make sure I fix that later. Just warped right out, didn't even think about it. Box trap. I think I still have one of those. Box trap. Axe. Alright, let's go get some planks real quick. Oh, the increased chance to catch a fish, I'm sure you caught this 2 hours ago, goes from a 2% chance to a 4% chance. So it's a 2% difference, not a 5% difference. Who cares? This made sense. I wanted to do Hunter in the same episode as doing fishing anyway. So it was correct to do Hunter first. 5 teleports to the Kourend woodland every day. +1 prayer bonus on the blessing. Antique lamp that we're going to burn on Herblore. 5% chance to mine 2 dense essence blocks at once. 20 free dynamite per day. Maybe I should try to do that. Use tanning braces. Oh, interestingly, it looks like for Kourend, the hard diary has requirements that are roughly equal to the requirements for Questcape. I guess there's a couple that are slightly higher. Usually the hard diary is a bit harder, like it requires some 75-80 skills. Oh wow, at the rate I'm bending nails, I can see why they recommended that we skip the first 20% favor for Piscarilius. I was like, I don't know, some of these other ones are pretty rough. Could have been worse. You successfully repaired the fishing crane. That was not cool. Glad we didn't have to do that for favor. Alright, Kourend and Cabos. Use the boulder leap in the Archaeus Essence Mine, catch a Chinchompa in the Kourend Woodland. Chop mahogany logs north of the Farming Guild. Need to figure out where these Xeric places go. I know one of them, Glade, is Fastidious. But it doesn't put the name next to them. Oh, I actually can't go to Archaeus. Interesting. I gotta refill the memoirs soon. Essence Mine. Appear by the Dark Altar. Probably been faster to take the fairy ring. Well, maybe. Does that connect? I'm not sure if it does. I'm not sure what does and doesn't connect, so I'll give it a shot going this way. This task has been difficult. I'm not clear on where the game wants me to go, so I'm still looking. Use that boulder leap up there. I think it's behind the Dark Altar. Because I've gone the wrong way several times. I've never been here before, and the map's a little confusing. Try doing it from the bottom. Jump over a rock. I'm like, boulder leap. That sounds kind of cool. Nope, just jumping over a rock. Nothing particularly special. Alright, we need to get some king worms, which means we gotta return to a classic here. Where actually is the spirit tree? Oh, it's as far from the teleport as possible. Of course it is. So now I finally know what kingworms are for. 330 hours later. Knowing what swamp toads are for a while. Hopefully that's enough. I only have to catch the one thing. Back to Varrock. I want to grab Rada's Blessing for one of these things here. Hey, there's Chinchompas. I've heard about these things. they're a ranged weapon that does AoE damage, so they're really good for training ranged, I guess. Oh, this requires Eagle's Peak. Didn't realize that you couldn't use box traps until then. So dude had to teach you how to use them. I don't know how many I'm allowed to place. Whoops, it can totally be done with multiple traps. That's okay, I only need one, but I'll keep that in mind for the future. Not having good luck. I guess I did just unlock this. There's a catch. Nice. That's nice that it lets you reset it like that after you're caught. Range plus 45 for a Chinchompa. Oh, thank you. Go away. Alright, Kourend and Kavos. Catch a bluegill on Mulch Island, chop some mahogany logs north of the farming guild. Both of those are going to involve a barrier ring, I think. Or Bodie. Make boat face. Mulch Island. Oh, King Worm's drop here. Well, it makes things less complicated. Already the angler. Angler hat, angler top. Mulch pearls. I thought the angler set was only accessible via... Oh. Fishing trawler. Mulch pearls are a stackable item obtained while aerial fishing. Each catch has a 1/100 to 175 chance of giving pearls, in addition to the player's catch. So change a golden tench for 100 pearls. Multiple versions of fishing rods. Huh. So they don't take up space in your inventory? That's interesting. And a fish sack. What the hell is a fish sack? It's cosmetic, oh. That's so interesting. Get bird. Can I have a go with your bird? Put your types up to the task. Grab your hands first. Nothing in or on your hands. Okay. Gives you a large leather glove and summons a cormorant and lands on it. Oh, aerial fishing. Oh, that's cool. Sending a bird to fish for me. Nice. It's actually kind of fun. Wonder what your chances of getting a good thing. Bluegills. Doesn't have great fishing or hunter XP, but it gives both. The green one is. It's gotta be something important, right? Oh, maybe it's because they have tench. You have a chance of getting a golden one. Interesting. So I just got the level for it. If you happen to get one, it gets you your angler piece of your angler set right away. I wonder what the chance of catching it is. Golden tench. Rare couple of fish obtain aerial fishing at a rate of 1 in 20,000. The red message says a cormorant has brought you a very strange tench. We're not gonna do that. It's neat though that that's a thing. Go ahead and take the boat back. Hello again. Certainly a challenge. Yeah, give this another try. That's pretty awesome though. I don't know if they added this for the first time with this this continent, but that's a really cool concept for fishing. I wonder how far north of the farming guild these mahogany logs are. This might be where I want to farm for mahogany later, because I'm going to need to do that eventually. I didn't really want to do it on 8-bit toll because I don't have access to a bank there. Oh, this will probably do, actually. Have to go around the long way to get into the farming guild, I think, but it's a fairly close bank. Nice if there was a back door somewhere. Completed all the medium tasks in Kourend and Cable. Speak to Elise outside Kourend Castle to claim your reward. Zeric's honor, right? Let me check. I had to unlock this last one. Oh no, it's Zeric's heart. Value for doing Architectural Alliance. Release. Look at all the medium tasks in my Kourend diary. Upgraded your Rada's Blessing. You now have a 4% chance of catching 2 fish at once while using the blessing. Provides 5 daily teleports to the Kourend woodlands. You can access Crabclaw Island for free. You have a 5% chance to mine 2 dense acid blocks at once. Theros will give you 20 free dynamite per day, and Aedan and Forthos Dungeon will now obtain hide for you more cheaply. Cool. +1 prayer on this thing's pretty great. Herblore, please. I really think it makes the most sense. I think everything else I can farm. If I ever just feel like I want to go do any of these things, I can. Even prayer. Like, prayer is annoying, but I could always go find an enemy that drops good bones and farm them up and take them to the Ectopunctus and grind them out. But, like, herbs are random whether I get them or not. Not even a level. It's okay. We'll have to get every skill before Guthix on Wednesday. Today's Sunday night. We'll have to get everything to above that. So it's a bit of rune crafting work, a bit of farming work. Well, it might be worse, because we might, if we're going to get more lamps, I'm going to keep throwing them on Herblore. I might have to do more work than that, but... Okay, now we have Rada's Blessing 2. Now that that distraction is done, now I can go fishing and try to get fishing 60. Get my stream work done for the evening, publish my schedule. So I'm going to go get the schedule taken care of. Then I'm probably going to go to bed. When I wake up, maybe I'll finish fishing, depending on how I'm feeling. I can barehand these guys now, right? They don't fly into the ocean. Asshole. Don't taunt me like that. Oh, that's supremely rude. What a tick. I don't even want it that bad. It's probably a bunch of stupid runes. I just want to show that I can barehand it. Feel good for leveling Hunter. It's standing on a... Oh my god, it's standing on a fucking... Why does it still say I can't reach it? I'm confused. I'm falling victim to the sunk cost fallacy. I've already spent this much time trying to catch this stupid impling that's not going to drop anything. I should just bail. Keeps flying directly on top of the anchor. The second I walk away from it, it's gonna... So before I felt like I definitely wanted swordfish and that tuna were a consolation prize, and now I kind of feel the opposite. It actually makes me tempted to go and try to do... Should I do barbarian fishing instead? No, it's still good to have, because the swordfish are way easier as far as fish go. We will do barbarian fishing eventually, but right now I think it makes sense to continue to harpoon. And I'm going to fast forward shit while I get some work done. Enjoy. You see that? One of my very first catches, Rada's Blessing, enabled you to catch an extra fish. It was worth it. I don't know how AFK-able it is, but I'm going to go try Barbarian fishing. This seems super slow. It's projecting like 2 hours for a level up at 58, which is even slower than Agility. I mean, granted it's AFK, which is nice. But I'm going to go see if Barbarian fishing is faster, while still not requiring a ton of my attention. I do still need to get some stream work done. But if it doesn't play out, we'll come back here. I've got a good amount of banked raw salmon and tuna. It's not the end of the world. We want the games necklace. Learn more of the barbarian ways. Otto may wish to talk to you more. Alright, still pretty AFK, and it gives some small amount of strength and agility XP. That's cool. So the downside is it doesn't give me sound like Harpoon does, so I can't just listen to hear if I'm in trouble or not, but still get some work done. Enjoy Barbarian fishing. Oh yeah, this is 4 times faster than what we were doing before? Holy crap. And it's giving a small amount of agility XP and strength XP? Damn. So I just unlocked it at 58, so I can't feel too bad about not coming here sooner. And we want this row because it potentially is a source of additional, what is it, Herblore XP, maybe? It's unfortunate it doesn't stack. I'm going to be a little bit slower because I think I'm going to go to the trouble of banking here. Only the salmon get row, it looks like. Okay, no, they can all give row. Looks like salmon are just more likely to. It's giving a very small amount of cooking XP as well. Damn, this place is kind of impressive. Let's go ahead and put it in with the... I wonder if I can like combine it right now with my prayer potion. Is that a thing? Just curious. Oh, I might need to unlock the ability to do this. Okay. So I made a bunch of games necklaces I could bank a little bit more efficiently by porting down and then running back up. I'll think about doing that later. Turns out you can cut these fish open really fast if you're dedicated. Put them in the bottom right corner and just click back and forth really fast. Hopefully this will be enough row to do as much Barbarian Herblore as I like. I think what it does is it just makes existing potions that you have heal a very small amount of health. But it's better than, you know, potions that heal no amount of health. So, yeah, this is ridiculously faster than what we were doing before, and at some point I'm probably going to have more row than I could conceivably want. And it would probably be justified in just throwing this stuff out. I am getting cooking XP for doing it, but that's not a lot. Maybe the goal is have as much row deposited as I have potions. Probably in the hundreds, basically. I would need to catch 9,000 fish to get an agility level, but it's a few laps of agility courses I won't have to do. I guess I need Tai Bwo Wannai trio to be able to do Barbarian smithing. Okay, that makes sense. It's really insane how much faster the XP is from Barbarian fishing. I can't use it for food, but I don't really care. Trying out this tick manipulation thing I keep hearing about, where basically the moment you catch a fish, you slice the fish, eat the roe, and then click the fishing spot again. Apparently it lets you catch without the normal tick weight window or something. Can't tell if it's working, which probably not a good sign. Sometimes I feel like I can see it work, yeah, like right there. As long as I catch a fish immediately, I can see it. It's giving more rolls per second, I think, is the idea. So I'd rather do this. This is at least as fast as just sitting completely AFK, so if I'm gonna be throwing out the roe, I'd rather eat it this way. Get some passive fishing XP, or cooking XP. So just interesting factoid, if I had brute force fishing, and then done this amount of barbarian fishing, and had never touched agility up to this point, I would be level 12 agility now, almost, just from doing this. So the XP feels non-existent when you're already at level 70 agility, but if we were higher, I think we could feel it a lot better. It's gotta be nice for someone that hasn't trained agility to be doing barbarian fishing and getting all this XP for free. Fishing 59. That's a good spot for me to take a break. Well, from your perspective, seconds will pass, then I'll continue doing this for another while. I'm going to try to get to 60. Should be about an hour. Once we get to 60, I'm going to go make an Admiral pie. Once I make an Admiral pie, I'm going to go do the Kourend diaries, which I entirely qualify for, except for the one thing that requires 65 fishing. Might have to get a little bit further into Tai Bwo Wannai trio. That's likely going to be the quest of this session, if nothing else. So let me port back and deposit this crap here. I guess I have an extra incentive to do Tai Bwo Wannai trio now that I can get this fish row that will let me make Herblore mixes that is potentially more Herblore XP. I'm sitting on with all these potions in my inventory. By inventory, I mean bank. Ben, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's being very bad is what he's doing. Some people's cats. Games necklace. I think I want to have something extra in my inventory just to manipulate where I've got stuff sitting. So I like having law runes in there, that's fine. Alright, see you in a few seconds. A lot of hours. Yo, good morning. It is Monday, my dudes and dudettes. Today we're playing more RuneScape. Shock and awe. I'm saying that in the middle of an episode. This is ridiculous. I'm going to continue getting fishing to 60, because that's going to unlock a bunch of stuff. And then I think we're going to do Tai Bwo Wannai trio. So I'm going to go do that. I'm probably not going to be too ticking it, because I have a little bit more stream work to do this morning to update and publish reruns for this morning. Make sure that they can keep running. But once that's done, I might get back to trying to do tick manipulation. I don't know if I'm doing that right. I really can't tell. It doesn't seem like it's like crazy faster. I'm taking a while in between runs here. I'm dealing with this really weird YouTube issue that is new to me. Let me see how much row I need here. I might be able to bail out on collecting a row for now. 9 plus like 20. Alright, so I think I need to do one more row run if I want to have a row to turn those all into mixes later. YouTube is like doing some A/B testing with thumbnails or something, because like all of my thumbnails, when I'm signed in, and for some viewers when they're signed in, are like super oversaturated and overexposed, really like ugly looking. It's the sort of thing that's, if they're applying it to another channel, I tested it for some other channels, it's like barely noticeable, but with the way I do thumbnails, with the box art and the dark blue background, it looks awful. So I've been trying to like tweet YouTube, which is fruitless. Like, good luck ever getting in touch with YouTube. I'm trying to tweet YouTube like, guys, is this like an A/B test or something? Is there a way that users can opt out of this? And of course, the YouTube Twitter has no idea what I'm talking about. They're like, "Is this occurring on? Could you reproduce this issue?" It's like, yes, that's what I asked you. It's super frustrating. I mean, I get why YouTube's impossible to contact. Like, their user base is just too large. They cannot pay a team that's large enough to handle everyone that has questions and dumb questions. But It's the inability to reach anyone about a problem like that is incredibly frustrating. Okay, I think I'm done with my stream work for the morning. I'm going to try doing that tick manipulation thing. If I don't do that, I keep running back to bank stuff. It's giving me like 22,000 something XP per hour. Let's see if I can compare apples to oranges here. Probably stand closer to where there's a lot of them spawning if I'm not needing to make bank runs at the end. Here goes. Anything what makes this faster is not having to take time to drop everything. Also, it's nice to get some passive cooking XP, even if it's like extremely tiny. There's fishing 60. What an exciting threshold. Now catch musselfish. No idea what those are. Okay, I'm gonna go deposit this row, and then I need to make an Admiral pie, and then I need to do a thing. Take a break and then do Tai Bwo Wannai trio. I need to get some salmon for this. Go try that. Coming to Trinome Stronghold to try to mass buy potatoes. I need them for Admiral pies, but I also need them for my big 22 HP heal food, so if I can get a bunch of them, that would be really nice. Super nice. I think I'm going to try to get as many potatoes as I have tuna here, which is going to take a while. Actually, just going to get as many as I have sweet corn. I think that makes more sense. Once we finish Tai Bwo Wannai trio, I'm going to try to get a bunch of bronze spears and just put a scarecrow in every patch. Grow nothing but corn for a while until I have a lot of corn banked for making the 22 healing food. Alright, making the Admiral pies now. Make as many as I have salmon. Alright, I gotta finish getting the salmon all cooked, and I need to combine the salmon, tuna, and potato, and then I need to go to Hosidius, put on my cooking gauntlets, and try to not burn as many of these as possible. Alright, here we go, cooking Admiral pies. Alright, only 5 burn, 10% burn rate for a level 70 recipe. That's not bad. Hooray, family pest. Hooray, Hosidius favor. Hooray, all that stuff. Okay, so now it's questing time. Tai Bwo Wannai trio. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to do that. See you soon. Yo, I'm back. Let's do a Tai Bwo Wannai trio. I need to look up what items we need for it, so I'm going to start working on that now. Got my monkey corpse, one of the things we need. I used the one I had before in Monkey Madness, a really long time ago now, like over 100 hours ago. It's kind of crazy to be able to frequently say, yeah, that was hundreds of hours ago. Alright, I need to get a crumge and rum, and then I think I'm good to go. Okay, I have to put sliced banana in the rum. Keep the rum from getting destroyed. Gotta head over to Kourend Isle. I think it's a agility shortcut thing. Oh yeah, I gotta not fall off this bridge. Pretty sure I started Tai Bwo Wannai trio, right? I would have had to be able to get the monkey corpse. Okay, cool. And I fell. Of course I did. Oh, Jesus. That doesn't feel good. Don't fall off this bridge, apparently. Tinsei, my man, what's up? Tinsei is the name. This is commune with the gods. Your village is once again safe. Father requests you return to the village. I return once I've repaired the tribal statue. Here's the tribal statue, near my father's hut. That's in the village, I know. What are you doing here? Collecting materials to repair the statue with. Suppose you want me to fetch them for you? Good idea, yes! Sitting here waiting for people to bring you things you need? Yep. Don't you see anything wrong with that? Nope. Alright, so what do you need? I feel like the number of times my character raises their eyebrow. Banana and Kourend rum. Can you use this to repair the statue? Of course. That's it, hits the spot. Thought you did that for the tribal statue repair. I need one more thing. Seaweed sandwich. Seaweed in monkey skin sandwich. That sounds really gross. Is this really necessary? Yes, essential. Do not use a monkey corpse on the seaweed before taking the monkey to Tamayu for skinning. So create a joke item you need to give the stuffed monkey to Tamayu to revert it back to its base components. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to go back and forth over this island a couple times, it seems like. Hey, I didn't fall. Let's see. Southeast of the mine. Okay. Probably gonna see how many trading sticks I can get for my current favor. I want to try and get the highest level machete. I'll talk to Tamayu. Tamayu, first son of Timfraku. What do you want, stranger? Bring good news. Truthfulness is commune with the gods. Your village is once again safe. Your father requests you return to the village. Vow upon my blood of my fallen kin that I shall not set foot in that godforsaken village till I have slayed the Shaikakan. Slay, after we return to the village, your pitiful whining tires me. Let me prepare. When will you succeed? God's bless me with success. You may join me in the next hunt, but you may not take part. Lead the way. We saw this guy in an earlier quest on this island. Shiloh Village, I think. It's far too agile for me. Cannot do enough damage with the spear, and it seems to be healing too quickly. Trying to give your spear agility potion to Tommy. Go to the pond southwest of him. Pond, really? Oh yeah, there's a pond. I guess you call that a lagoon? I'm sure that's ocean water. Net fishing, okay. Oh, this might be the fish you usually want to give to a cat. It's really easy to get it to, or it's one of the only stackable fish in the game. If not the only stackable fish. Oh cool, I get 13 at a time. That's super convenient. Must be based on my level. Sorry. Robocallers. Okay, I got like 200 of these. Let me get exactly 200 and then we'll try it. Whoa, connection lost. Oh, don't tell me. Don't be Comcast outage. God damn it. At least I wasn't somewhere dangerous when it happened. Oh, I might have to... Yep. I'm gonna have to take a break to fix this Comcast issue. I'll be back. Hey, we're back. I was dumb. Comcast is back now, finally. I'm gonna finish catching a few more. Oh, wow. I guess I continued fishing before the server timed out. That's funny. I don't need to do this for very much longer at all. Do you think I need to stop by a bank and grab my Admiral pie? Because I'm going to unlock the ability to do the diary that I went to the trouble of getting the Admiral pie for in the first place very soon. So... go away. Let's see. think I can get in through here? Actually, not super clear. I thought I had to get in through down here at the bottom. This is ultimately going to be way slower than just warping to Varrock and then taking the Trauma Staff back. Let's just do that. Need a couple Admiral Pies. Later this episode, I'm going to have to go back to doing something grindy. Figure out what well, let's see. What skills do I still need? Got a scheduled phone call. I don't want to be doing content that's going to require me to comment frequently. 61 woodcutting for the wilderness one, and 50 smithing. Oh, I have 50 smithing. I must not have had it when I compiled this list. Yeah, I think 61 woodcutting is the last skill requirement we need for medium diaries. That's fairly AFK, so we'll plan on doing that. Probably go ahead and try to get mahogany logs north of the farming guild. I'll need that for construction leveling later. Yeah, we'll finish this quest first, and then probably have some woodcutting grinding for the rest of the episode, or for a good chunk of what's left in the episode. Talk to Lubufu. Looks like a bot. Oh, never mind, he's got white beard. What's where you're going, whippersnapper? Who are you? What's a whippersnapper? The only fisherman who knows the secret of the Kourend. What's a Kourend? What a foolish question. Taught you to go away. You did. I came back. What a fool like you want with me? What is a Kourend? Species of octopus native to the island, which I and I alone know how to catch. What do you do with your Kourend? I eat what I need and sell the rest to the Shrimp and Parrot restaurant. Where's the Shrimp and Parrot? What do you use for bait? Part of the secret. Why would I tell you? What does Kourend taste like? Depends entirely on how it's cooked. Novice cooked Kourend is poisonous to large mammals such as humans. If you buy some and cook it, be careful. How old are you? An order of magnitude older than you. What an impudent question. Collecting bait has become hard enough at this age, it is without having to endure the chiding of you young people. What do you use for bait? Wait, hold on. I could help collect the bait. There we go. Why would you help me? It's not like you could do with the help. It's not like you need help. I enjoy collecting meaningless items for people. Well, perhaps you're right. It's nighttime. I could do with some help after all. Fair amount of bait left over since last time I collected some, and I'll be needing more shortly. Nature of the Kourend is a closely guarded secret. There's nobody alive who knows more about them than I do. There's nobody alive who even knows how they feed. Just understand that I'm about to tell you is in complete trust and that you are to tell nobody else. I understand. The Kourend are a form of octopus native to our island. They feed solely on Kourend, brightly colored fish which also inhabits the coastal waters surrounding the island. Kourend congregate in coastal shoals near the Holy Lake. Find it easiest to fish for them there. South of Tai Bwo Wannai village. Any small net will do. I've got that already. Yep, I have some here. Tide me over for the next month. What do you use to catch them? Specially constructed octopus pot. What do you do with them? Now you're keen, aren't you? How do you feel about becoming my apprentice? That's a change in attitude. As much as I need to protect the secret, I should not carry it to the grave. You seem like a trustworthy sort of person. About that, yes, I'd love to be your apprentice. Lubufu teaches you a new fishing technique. In our language, Kourend literally means friend of Kourend. Oh yeah, Bwana. That's cool. It's consistent. Friend of mine, I'll show you how to fish for them. 2 aspects to fishing. You must have the correct bait. You must have the correct equipment. You already know the Kourend, which is sold in the Holy Lake to the south. Kourend feed only on the Kourend, which are therefore the perfect bait. What kind of equipment do you use? It's futile to attempt to catch them with something as basic as a net. They're too strong and vicious to be caught in such a fashion. Spent many years designing a specially shaped vessel into which Kourend may pass but from which they may not return. This vessel is loaded with Kourend, then repeatedly lowered into a Kourend shoal. You should shortly find a Kourend octopus trapped inside. And I'll give you a fishing vessel with which you can practice. Make sure you don't lose it. Under no circumstance may you give or show this to anybody. Do you understand? Practice on my fishing spot. I need 3 vessels total, so use the drop trick to get more from him. Okay. Lost my vessel. Nobody will find it. Shark it. Lost my vessel. There we go. Filling up my vessels. Fairing DKP. DKP minus. Oh, there they are. Yo! I bring good news. Triford has this commune with the gods. Your village is once again safe. Only return once I've caught a Kourend. Anything I can do to help? Something helpful? Give him your full vessel. Instead of using your net, try using this vessel. Specially constructed to catch Kourend. Once they enter it, they cannot return. Loaded with Kourend, I will not be able to resist the bait. As you say, Bwana. I cannot believe my eyes. I, Tia Dish, who would never amount to anything, have managed to trap a Kourend. Let me offer to you my first catch as a sign of gratitude. Yes. Father would be proud. Can't return just yet. We witnessed the change of a turning tide. The secrets of the Kourend are to be unlocked. Just ask you to do one thing. Take a Kourend vessel to my brother Tinsei. He's the academic amongst us. Tell him I've asked him to study it so he may craft more of its type. Craft another one. I guess I need to figure out how to make a vessel. Probably have to go grab another one since these ones are full. Unfortunately. I could also just try fishing for one. Let's do that. Hey, we got the thing. Very cool. Got my medium diary entry. Cook it to obtain a poison Kourend. Burnt Kourend, poison Kourend. Yeah, Iron Men need to have 65 fishing instead of 5 fishing if you're unlucky and fail to cook the thing. That's scary. Use the pestle and mortar to produce paste. Use the paste on the spear. Cool. Kourend poison steel tip spear. Talk to Tamayu. Hand him the newly poisoned spear. Try using this weapon. 4 total doses of agility potion. Unless you combining the Shakakon's agility, try taking this potion. Feel agile enough to finally match the Shakakon. Take me on your next hunt. Must not interfere. Get him, dude. Gods, witness this triumph. Good job, dude. You did it. Let me just skin that monkey. Monkey skin and bones. I did it. I, Tamayu, first son of Timfraku, did slay the Shakakon. Death of my kin have been avenged. You are my witness. To return to the village now? Go on ahead without me. I have further matters to attend to here. Meet you in the village once you've helped my brothers and spoken to my father. Okay. Use the monkey skin with the seaweed. It looks disgusting. Okay. Burn the jogger bones. It's cool. Requires high fire making. Burnt jogger bones. Catch another rock, Karambwanji, and grind it with your pestle. Pestle. No, don't grind all of it. Add the paste to the bones. Pasty jogger bones. Cook the bones on a ranger of fire to marinate them. Marinate the bones perfectly. Marinated jabones. I might need to go get another vessel. We'll see. I don't think I'm allowed to empty these. Don't fall. Nice. And Tensei the seaweed and monkey skin sandwich. I don't understand how necessary that was. Can we go now? Multiple ellipses. Say something. No. You're not coming? You're not saying anything. I'm not coming. Why? Need one more thing. Jogger bones. Burnt jogger bones. Burnt jogger bones marinated in... Marinated in Karambwanji. That'll be good. You're just gonna eat it, aren't you? No, burnt jogger bones marinated in Karambwanji are in fact essential in the trade of tribal statue repair. You straight up just ate them. Your lifetime of craving satisfied. Probably best you don't go cooking any more Karambwanji from now on. They can be a bit volatile. Must I return to the village? Meet you in the village once you've helped my brothers and spoken to my father. Study this vessel and produce crafting instructions. Okay, seems to be fine with it having shit in it already. Crafting manual. Turn the crafting manual to Tia Deche. DKP minus. Oops. I feel like now I can probably start raising cats for death runes now that I have a stackable fish. But it seems like maybe rat catching is better for that. Let me check. Hold on. Rat pits. Stop. Phone is exploding. Tia Deche. Here are the crafting instructions. Can't understand what this means to me and my people. I return to the village now. Yes, I will do as promised. Okay, so I think that's everybody. Let's go back to the village now. I'm gonna have to mute after turning in this quest. There's stuff I want to do related to finishing this quest, but I'm basically gonna go and do woodcutting during my phone call. And we might come back and wrap that stuff up afterward. I'd like to make a bunch of scarecrows and put a scarecrow in every flower patch until I have enough sweet corn for the foreseeable future that I don't have to worry about sweet corn again. I see the trio are the brothers, that makes sense. My sons have returned to the village. Please accept my eternal gratitude. It was nothing, really. You do a big stack of gold coins. Attack and strength XP, fishing and cooking XP. Nice. And 2 quest points. And now I can use the altar. And the people in the village, the sons all have shops now, I guess, which we'll come back and visit after my phone call. But for now, I'm going to warp home, deposit all my stuff, grab an axe, and we're going to go north of the farming guild to collect mahogany logs for an hour, however long my call takes. I might be able to unmute and announce woodcutting level ups. If not, I'll type it or something. I'll summarize it once it's over. Wood cutting 57. Hey, I'm back from my phone call. Let's see. I did get a bird's nest that I was holding on to because I wanted to search it. It has a ruby ring in it. Okay. I also caught an essence zimpling somewhere in there and got 20 noted pure essence. I think I'm going to finish this inventory of mahogany logs, run and deposit it. Let's see, we got about 45 minutes left in the session. We'll go to Tai Bwo Wannai village again, pick up the remaining rewards that I didn't get from the trio quest. Probably do a farming run to plant scarecrows at all of the different allotment patches. I would like to do that. What else? Yeah, and plant sweet corn at all those locations. So I should withdraw my sweet corn now while we're here. And probably my herb seeds as well. We got a level and a half of woodcutting though, that's cool. We're getting to 61 that we need. I need like thousands of mahogany logs, so probably end up doing gangbusting for that. It's a little bit more efficient. Okay, and I'm going to take a short break before we do those things, so see you in a few seconds. Yo, we're back. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm actually gonna do Barbarian smithing first because that was we needed to do Tai Bwo Wannai trio as a prerequisite for that. That's gonna involve bringing some metal bars and a hammer. Let's see. Yeah, bring a hammer and some metal bars over to Otto. I guess we'll try mithril. And steel, why not? Oh, let me grab while I'm here. Let me get the seeds out of my seed vault. So I need sweet corn. Need Herlander and Irid. I think that's it. Oh, and bronze, because I'm gonna. Well, I might not have to craft bronze here. I think I can just make them. Or I can just buy them from the shop now in Tai Bwo Wannai. Just in case it's easy, I may as well grab them, right? Oh, we need logs too. Huh. Need some maple logs. Willow logs. And then logs. Talk to Otto Godblessed. Free space and no way to record information when you recover the caverns. Do this book as a record of your researchers. I already have a book of my notes. Those who previously entered the cavern now return. Some of them seemed intent upon research and discovery, as much as loot and daring deeds. Tell me more about the use of spears. Many warriors complain spears are difficult to find. Barbarians forge their own, and I use some metal on an anvil. Use our special Barbarian anvil here, you will find it ideal. Other anvils are not sturdy enough. Acquire wood for the spear shafts. Smith, Barbarian anvil. Didn't mean to make a mithril one, oh well. Tell me more about the use of spears. Manufacture spears is now yours as a speciality. Use your skill well. Ready to reveal one-handed spear crafts. Seek more answers. What about one-handed spears? Hosta. Manufacture one. Ways of blackened dragon spears are beyond our knowledge. These spears may not be created. Steel spear, steel hosta. I don't know if I ever actually want to use hostas. Hoste. Constructed your hosta, you're approaching readiness. Readiness for what? To live life to its fullest. Maybe a peaceful spirit when your time ends. Seek more answers. What else can you tell me about a fishing rod? Mind is as clear as the waters you have fished. This is good. They're all bloated and nasty looking. Fish which are fat with eggs rather than the fat of flesh. This is what we will make use of. Seek more answers. It's a secret knowledge of Herblore we talked of. What do I do with them? Use your knife upon them. Several new fishy items we produce. Fish parts can be used as bait. Roe or caviar is more useful for us. Don't cook it. Mixing these items with 2-dose potions is what should be performed. This results in a nutritious slop, perfect for healing as well as imparting the effect of the potion. Roe can only be used for some of the more easily combined mixes. Caviar may be used for any of the mixes for which I am aware. Discover that you are able to decant a 4-dose potion into an empty vial, thus giving 2 potions of 2 doses. Am I that predictable? Give me a lesser attack potion combined with fish roe. Okay, let me make these bronze spears first that I'm going to need. Bronze spear. Which I'm not sure. Caviar versus roe. Oh, interesting. So I can only use roe on restore strength, Relisum's mix, anti-poison, and attack. I need caviar for the bigger ones. Where do I get caviar from? Leaping sturgeons. 70 fishing. Ooh, okay. Well, that's not happening. Deposit these bronze spears. I'm going to use them later to make some shit that I need. Oh, they need to be 2-dose potions, that's right. Shit. We'll have to do some decanting later. Because the mix can have a max of 2. Gives me 8 XP apiece. I guess that's the downside. You don't just want to mix everything because you have fewer doses per inventory slot. It's good to know it's not just strictly better. Don't eat the roe, you dumbass. And then I use the potion, god damn it. I'm not sure if this is worth the time to make all these mixes. Use up extra inventory slots, right? Think about it for later. Herblore. I'm eternally grateful. Using some vital information about your need for this potion. More answers. Completed fire making with a bow. He's going to talk about the pyre, right? What else can I still do that's barbarian related? We've done smithing, heavy rod fishing, barehanded fishing, fire making, herblore. Yeah, all that's left is the pyre thing. Cool. I think we're done with all of that then. Let's get out of dodge. Head to Tai Bwo Wannai village here in a second. And then make a bunch of scarecrows, and then visit all our allotment patches, plant the scarecrows. I think I can do the scarecrows now. No, I need to go get haystacks. We should see how many allotment patches are in the game. Okay, Arduin, Catherby, Valador, Farming Guild, Kourend, Mauritania are the only ones I have access to now. That's 6. So I need to make 6 scarecrows. We already have 1 scarecrow planted there, so I need to make 5 scarecrows. So I need 5 sacks of hay. Get teleport runes back. This theme is so goofy. Makes me smile every time I hear it because of how ridiculous it is. Hay bales. Cool. Alright, Varrock first. Get those spears I just crafted. And then 5 watermelons. And after that I think I can just use watermelons for making compost. It does give me some farming XP. It's funny. don't think it would ever be an effective way to level farming, but cool. 5 scarecrows. Okay, let's go to the village, finish picking up our quest rewards. Then I'm going to do a farming patch tour. Did I not successfully withdraw my Urit seeds? That's annoying. So I can just do a round of Harlanders then. So I'm going to see how many trading sticks I can get. Next session will be more medium diary focus. I think I should be able to get Kourend now that I did the hard one. Yeah. 65 fishing, but it's crossed off. Because I wonder if does farming gout tubers have a money making guide in the wiki? They do not, but it's like 800,000 gold if you manage to get lucky enough to get one. 3 brothers in their local shops. Okay. Finally returned to the village, so I see. I should reward you for helping me. Attempting to cook the Kourend. As we all know, they're poisonous if not cooked properly. That's how I, or rather Tamayu, killed the Shaikakan. Determine precisely how long to cook them so that they're edible. You gain knowledge of how to properly cook Kourend. Nice, 5,000 fishing XP, I'll take it. Thanks to you, Lubufu's Kourend monopoly is over. He's gonna be super pissed. Poor guy. Totally betrayed him. Oh, now he sells the Kourend 10 coins each, ouch. Much easier to get those myself. Your meals are truly excellent, Bwana. Some areas which could use some improvement. Show you. Trains you in cooking techniques. Oh, I'm so close to 71 cooking. Statue's been repaired. Tamayu. No longer feel a stranger here, neither do we, thanks to you. Trains me in fighting techniques. Attack and strength XP. Oh, and a poisoned rune spear? Pretty a victim. Leave me alone, asshole. What do you do here? Trade co-op. 2,400 trading sticks. I think I do want the villager gear because I get more trading sticks. I don't know how long it takes for them to pay off though. Look it up. So is it possible to get to this lady? Because I have to go through a room here. See if I can get trading sticks here if I have to have the minigame active. Saw you were fixing the fence earlier. Looks like you got the hang of this now. I'm going to give you something for your effort. 71 trading sticks. Okay, so that could be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse. See how many pieces of villager gear I can get here. I think I need the Kourend gloves before I buy anything with this stuff anyway. Should play it safe before we screw around with that. Leave Brittany alone. 97 trading sticks, cool. Carade, Merkali, Saftadak, Rianasta, parcel service. Oh, it's banking stuff. That's cool. I'm doing some work around the village. 92. Imiago doesn't count, it looks like. True Hiddus doesn't count. Buffeta does count, but I gotta go into her house. Remainder of your favor is converted to 73 trading sticks. Okay, so 40% favor equaled 400 sticks. That's reasonable. Let me see about making the upgraded gem-bladed machete. He wants 1,200 trading sticks, a gout tuber, and 3 red topaz for the best machete. So if I get 10 sticks for every 1% favor, then I need to get 80% favor, which actually isn't too bad, and I get chances to get more gout tubers, which equals more gold. So maybe we'll do that next episode. I was going to go on my farming trip. I think I'll go do that now, and we'll probably come back here next episode to see if I can get this this thing, so I can get the Kourend diary done. Alright, Evil Bob. Get some fishing XP, why not? It might actually be slower than my current method of trading fishing, but you know, whatever. Cat rolling on the ground. Okay. Oh, magic XP that time. Interesting. Okay, I'll take it. 650 is like 20 casts of an attack spell or something. Not insignificant. Assume this stuff isn't protected by default. Get the Irit seeds this time. There you go. Flower patch, bush patch, allotment. This is probably a good place for me to make super compost since it's so close to a bank. I'm going to use my watermelons for that anyway. I don't really need normal compost. I guess I can put it in the bin so I can use a compost potion on it later. Did I just recently get access to a new kind of bush? Bushes. Yeah, Jangerberry. I don't know what the purpose of Jangerberry is, but so you probably want to come here last to deposit the seeds at the end of a seed run. Does that make sense? It said 6 watermelons. You can do that, noted. Just notice when you use the Lumbridge Diary ring teleport, it has a little cabbage icon. Though it's interesting that the Lumbridge Diary takes you to the Falador patch. I guess it's pretty close to Draenor. And now we can use that shortcut. Ooh, that's really close to Port Sarim. Okay, well that's exciting. Easy way to Port Sarim going forward. Certain number of times per day. I only get 3 per day. Probably before I wrap the episode, I'm going to go on a quick tour and pick up my daily pickups. Pure Essence for sure. Probably Sand, which I keep forgetting to get. Dynamite, maybe Over Arrows. That stuff's not as important. I didn't think about this, but I don't need one in Kourend, do I? Because I can, it's automatically protected. Let's do Mauritania. Stop by Kourend anyway to plant stuff. The Xerix Talisman. How do I get to Harmony? Google that. Harmony Island. Great Brain Robbery. Oh god, that requires a lot of quests. Must be able to defeat a monster. It's 190. I can disable prayers. Sounds hard. Compost in the bin is transformed into super compost. Oh, and right, that's 4-dose potion. I didn't really think about that. It's cool. Damn, getting a shitload of watermelons here. Probably more than I need to fill this compost bin. Yeah, crazy. Sweet corn, please. Cool, and so finishes my farming runs. It all feels pretty good. Growing corn everywhere, protected corn everywhere. Paralander herbs everywhere except my protected herb patches, in which case I'm growing Erit seeds. Feeling good. This is a productive episode. Lots of grinding in this one, but maybe it means I can turn around the next episode more quickly. Who knows? What's up next? Next episode we're gonna do the Tai Bwo Wannai cleanup minigame to 80%. Hopefully that gives us enough trading sticks to be able to get the red topaz machete. Maybe we'll look out and get a gout tuber in the process too, which would be pretty neat. That machete we're going to use... Well, picking up the machete with a gout tuber is what's going to unlock part of the medium diary, and then we can do the rest of the Kourend medium diary. I think there's another medium diary that we have full access to now. Let me check. No, just Kourend. Okay, so after that it's questing. The next one that has rewards that I care about is Mauritania. After Kourend. It's Lair of Tarn, Cabin Fever, and Rum Deal. Quests we need to do, so try to do it in that order, see if we get around to the Mauritania quests. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.